In the silence of the night, when the world around us slows down and the noises of the day fade away, we are invited to a moment of deep reflection. It is in this moment, when the external voices are silent, that we have the opportunity to connect with the most important voice of all, the voice of God. Often, our lives are full of noise, commitments, and responsibilities that keep us from this precious moment of listening. But it is in silence that God speaks most clearly and directly to our hearts. God does not need loud words or grand manifestations to make himself heard. He speaks in the tranquility, in the depths of our thoughts, where there are no distractions, only the peace that only he can provide. It is in this silent space that we can reflect on our actions, our mistakes, our victories, and our goals. And more than that, it is where we can seek guidance, comfort, and inspiration to face the challenges that life presents us. When we allow ourselves to silence our minds and hearts, we make room for the gentle voice of God to resonate within us. He speaks to us through the little things, the feelings that surface, the ideas that arise, and even the dreams we carry. Silence is not empty, but full of possibilities, answers, and divine love. At this moment, when night approaches and we are enveloped in the serenity that it brings, may we dedicate some time to this spiritual connection. May we set aside the worries of the day, the thoughts that disturb us, and surrender ourselves to listening to the voice of God. He has something to tell us, something that can transform the way we see life, how we deal with our problems, and how we relate to others. God's voice is like a whisper, soft and calm, but powerful enough to change the course of our lives. It is a voice that guides us, that gives us strength, and that shows us the path to follow. In silence, he speaks to us about love, compassion, patience, and faith. He reminds us that we are not alone, that he is always with us, even in the most difficult moments. May we, as we retire to rest tonight, hear this voice that invites us to peace. May we allow God to surround us with his presence, calming our hearts and preparing us for a new day. May God's voice be the last thing we hear before we fall asleep, bringing us comfort and hope. Good night. May the silence of our thoughts be filled with the sweet voice of God, guiding and protecting us. May we rest in his peace, trusting that he is in control of all things, and that tomorrow will be blessed by his grace and mercy.